Welcome UniVerse SSL customer with UOJ client. We already have one simple tool from U2 client. You can set up the sales sign certificates very easy. But it will require you have a root permission or administrator user to run that particular program to set the SSL environment. And also you can use an XMN tool to set up your SSL environment, but it's very difficult for the new user to know all the parameter settings. So they have another way to using one simple basic program to set up the SSL environment, to create a sales sign certificate and create the SCR records. On the Unix, you can using sudo to run the basic program without any permission issue. So this demo, YouTube demo, will demo how to set it up and run the UOJ client with SSL connection. So on the server side, for my demo, we'll be using one UniVerse basic program to create the sales sign certificate and also create the SCR records. So on Unix, will be basic program called create underscore SCR underscore Unix. On Windows, we'll call create underscore SCR underscore tool. And you need to update the UniRPC services file. If you using the different service name, for my demo, I using UVCS X. So you need to create additional UVCSX in the UniRPC services file. Also need to update the .unisecurity file. After set it up, you just need to download the certificates to the UOJ client. So here's the example. On my environment on the Unix, I created one sales sign, the /temp/SSL underscore test folder. Then I create the sales sign certificate in that particular folder. For the parameter, I like to change SCR name with the same host name. Sales certificate path, you can put it here. Make sure here the additional / parameter, the / character inside the serve path. You can change to other location, and after you create it, and you will create a sales sign certificate here. It will be include full file, request file, public key, private key, and certificates. Also create the SCR record. So you can verify, and here example to update the UniRPC services and update the .unisecurity file. On Windows, it's very similar, and also you just update the create SCR tool program and put it in the account you want. I put it in the XDemo account basic BP folder and change the SCR name. So I can, when I run it, it will create the sales sign certificate and also create the SCR record. So same thing, you need to verify SCR is successful created. Also update the UniRPC services file and .unisecurity file. So on the client side, you just get the server sales sign certificate and put it on the UOJ client. Then you can using the key tool to create a new key store with the new create the sales sign certificate. Also in this demo, we'll provide one simple UOJ Connect SSL X tool to make a SSL connection to your UniVerse server. So on the logging, you can if you have some SSL issue, you can try to turn on the UOJ server logging. Basically, the file called server debug. Put it in the UV home directory. If you put the UVCSX on the first line, you will only generate the log file just for UVCS CSX service. If you just by general put a UVCS, then we log everything for all the UOJ connection. If you turn on the SSL, then you will create the two log file for each SSL connection. For the UOJ client on the latest UOJ driver, they have additional called UOJ property. You can set the log debug label to other option. You will generate the log file output. You will put on the temp folder all based on the UOJ property setting. On the latest UniVerse server, we already have one particular sales sign certificate called U2 sales certificate.crt is on the UV home directories. So if you already have this option on your UniVerse server, you just need to download the sales sign certificate, download to your client side, same thing using the key tool to create the key store, and you can run the same program to verify your UOJ connection. So next step, you need to download the sample program from the website, and I already downloaded and put it on I put it on the test UV folder. Look like this. And inside here, they have a basic program, tool, and Unix, and also have the README file, and also have this PowerPoint, so you can get the more detailed information how to set it up on your environment. So on the client side, you need to have a Java environment. So basically, you need to make sure your Java is already installed on your environment. Also have a key tool, set it up so you can run the key tool command on your UOJ client machine. So next step, you need to put the next I would like to test on the Linux. So here the Linux environment, already Linux environment. Then I put it on the user UV xdemo. So inside here, I already upload the basic program. Is here. So inside this simple program, I just changed the couple parameter. Normally, just from the beginning, you have set up the SCR name. So that's just the same host name. I already create the temporary folder called /temp/SSL test, and also make sure it's right path. And the other, you can change the my password to something else. And if you want to set up the certificate owner, so it might be changed to your company information like this line to something else. So after I put the here, then and also make sure TMP. So there's nothing here. So after, so I need to run. So this is already updated, and when I run it, successful create the sales sign certificate, also create the SCR, so successful created. So go back to check. So we'll create 4 files, include the public key, private key, and request and sales sign certificate. So next step will be update the UniRPC services file. So where is it? Check the UniShare folder, user folder and another PC. So one file called UNI PC. So that's the UniRPC services file. So I like to create additional UVCS. So create it. And next step, I need to update the .unit security file. So inside here, I like to add additional UVCSX. So that's the setting for my SCR record. So everything's set it up. So next step, I need to download the cell site certificate from this machine to my UOJ client. So I need to download the cell site certificate to my client machine. So here's my UOJ client environment. So I need to connect to my server. So my server is this IP address. Successful binary mode TMP. So I need to get the so I download the server cell site certificate to the client machine. It is on this folder. So after I download it, I need to using the key tool to import it to my key store. So that's the syntax to install my cell site certificate to my U2 key store -UV. So it's created successful. After you create it, then I can run my UOJ SSL program for test connection. So I'm using the default my password. So it's successful. Connect to the UniVerse HS.sales account and read the CO record from the stage file. So that's just for Unix. For the Windows, it's very similar. So I have one UniVerse on the Windows environment. So here, just example, I can I put it on I put a basic program in the X demo. Yeah, X demo and BP folder. So I have a program. So basically, I put the host name here and change some password parameter, and in this the basic program. After I set it up, then I can run the program here. So the program, so AE. So I changed the SCR name and also set up the SCRT path with the correct the path. So after running, so everything is successful. So already create SCR successful. So next step, I need to update the UniRPC services file in this Windows machine. This Windows machine UniShare in this folder called UniShare and UniRPC. So they have a service. So here I need to create the UVCS. I just put here. So UVCS setting like this. It's just the same UVCS X and UVCS. So I need to save it. And next step will be update the UniSecurity is where UniShare folder. So here I need to create a UV6. So here will be it basically it will be this way. So the host name will be so make sure the setting is right. So I save it. So on the server side, already set up successful. Then I need to download the certificate. Then this certificate will create in the SSL test folder. So it will be here. And I just need to get this certificate to the client machine. So I put here. So I already download the sales sign certificate from the Windows UniVerse server. The next step will be using the key tool to import. So I can put it another key store or put on the same key store. If you want to put it on the same U2 key store -MV, then I need to set up additional -alias my key2 alias called my key2, so it won't conflict. So I can put the two sales sign certificate in the one key store. The next step will be run the program to verify your setting. Same key store. My is successful to retrieve that data from HS.sales, the state file using the SSL connection. The third demo very simple because when you UniVerse already have a sales sign certificate on your server, so this machine I install is a UniVerse 12.1. So this machine already have a sales sign certificate in the UV home directory. So we can take a look. It's here. Already have called UV home, called sales U2. Yeah, you already call U2 sales certificate.crd here. So I just need to download this file to the client machine. I can put here. Put it on the UOJ client. Then also it's already set up by default, but we can check first. I can check the .unisecurity file in the UniShare folder. So here, so .unisecurity file. So they have already have set it up. It's here. It's using the UVCS. So next step, I need to import this the sales sign certificate. I can put it on the different key store. So for example, so I can create a U2 key store minus UV2 using this certificate. So create another key store, then I can test it. This time I'm using the UVCS is because it's by default. This time is a little bit different key store. So I need to U2 key store UV2 is different key store. Same password. Yep, it worked. So if you using choose the system default sales sign certificate, you can make a UOJ SSL connection more easy. So hopefully you can enjoy this video. So can learning how it work with the UniVerse SSL with the UOJ client. Thank you.